Hello everyone, I'm Erin Huberty, a pediatric occupational therapist here at Metro. We know that mastering school lunches can be a struggle for some kids, and this summer break is a perfect time to practice at home. Today we're going to be sharing simple, fun activities that you can do at home to prepare your school-aged child for a successful, independent lunch period in the next school year. Lunchtime independence relies heavily on fine motor skills, some bilateral coordination, and some visual motor planning. So the more they practice at home, the smoother their school year is going to be. So some skills to practice at home. Number one, managing the lunchbox containers. A great way to start is by having a family picnic. So use your child's actual school lunchbox and the containers that go in them to prep your picnic. First thing that you guys can do at home is to practice opening and closing the lunchbox itself. So having your child open using the zipper, or whether it be a buckle, a snap, make sure that your child can easily open and manage those fasteners on their own. Another thing that you guys can be working on at home is working on opening and closing different types of food containers. So this includes different things like the snaps for these types of containers. Have your child practice opening and closing these, whether it be kind of like takeout containers, being able to open and close those. It could be a twist off, like on the yogurts, being able to open and close those. Whatever it might be, make sure that you're having lots of practice at home. So an activity that you guys can do is to have a picnic. Turn food preparation into a game. Have your child be the designated container opener for snack time or when putting away leftovers. You can practice using Tupperware with varying levels of resistance, moving from easy to open like silicone lids to more challenging, tightly sealed plastic ones. Try it at home and let us know what you think. Another important skill for your child to master this summer is to be able to open and close their different drink containers. Opening juice boxes or water bottles requires precision and strength. So if your child uses a water bottle, make sure that they practice twisting the lid on and off so that they're able to fill it up if they need to at school. For juice boxes or for water bottles, make sure that they can open it themselves. Make sure that they're gonna be able to, if it's a juice box, hold it with one hand and insert the straw with the other hand. This is an excellent bilateral coordination task. You can also practice popping the tabs on reusable like sports drink bottles. At home, you can practice this by creating a hydration station for the summer where your child is responsible for opening and pouring their own drinks with supervision. Start with large, stable containers of water, for instance, having them hold the container and pour it into another cup, and then gradually introduce smaller, more difficult to open containers. The last thing to practice is food wrappers and fasteners. Many pre-packaged items require a lot of complex fine motor skills to be able to access and open. So being able to practice opening snack bags, you want them to be able to get those goldfish. So have them practice opening it and then closing it tightly so that these goldfish don't end up all over their lunchbox on the way home. Also, things like little fruit snack packages, these can be really tricky to open. So you can either have your child practice opening them at home before school starts, or if this is a skill for maybe those like kindergartners, first graders that is just too hard to manage at this point, you could open them, put them in a plastic bag or in one of these containers that are easier to open, and just don't even worry about having them trying to get this open. We want independence to be key here. We want to eliminate having to ask for help as much as possible in the lunchroom. There's only so many staff around to help. So just kind of thinking through the different containers and snack options that your child may be having at lunch and making sure that they can be as independent as possible with them. Make sure that you involve your child in packing their own lunch or their own snack bags for any outings. If you're going to a park or a museum or any other summer activity, have them start practicing packing it themselves. Repeated practice with the specific items they will encounter at school, like those sandwich bags or the fruit snack wrappers, builds confidence and muscle memory. So consistency is key. By incorporating these skills into your daily summer routines, whether it's a simple snack time or a fun picnic using their lunch supplies, you are building your child's confidence and paving the way for more independence and school success. Have a wonderful summer, and we'll see you soon.